What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be jumping into the new 17 and 17 banner. I say new, I know I'm a few days late on this one, actually. I was actually contemplating if I even wanted to summon on this banner, because I am fully free to play on my JP account here. While I do have 2,000 stones, these are all fully farmed up free to play. So eventually my free to play stone stack is going to run out when I've beaten all the events. And at that point, it's going to be a lot harder for me to accumulate stones on JP. So I really, really want to be wise with them and only spend them on good banners and hype celebrations where I know I'm going to be getting a lot of value. So the only reason that I even decided to summon on this banner, obviously I need the 2 new units. I do already have Pan, but I still need a copy of 17 and 18. Now, I have just enough red coins to buy 1 unit in the shop, so potentially I could just pick them up with coins if I wanted to, but I decided that the overall worth would be good, especially because I don't have the AGL 17 either. It would be a nice banner to at least go and do a few summons on. So we're just going to do this one summoning video here, and we'll see how our luck turns out. If I don't end up pulling the Tech 17 and 18, then I will definitely pick them up with coins. But yeah, I'm really, really hoping that we can just pick up a copy of them. I don't really have a predetermined amount as far as like a plan for how many stones I want to spend on this banner. Haven't really thought about it ahead of time. I think it's just going to depend how each summon goes. And then whenever we're feeling it, we'll stop. I can promise you it's not going to be any more than like a couple hundred. We're probably going to keep this one short and sweet. Just thinking back to like the anniversary banners and the worldwide download celebration banners and even like the superhero celebration banners, all of those banners were so much better in value than what we're going to see here on a banner like this, right? So it obviously is much wiser to, you know, to spend more heavily on those types of banners. Okay, so a dead first multi. That's always nice. Always fun to see. No fusion, huh? Well, that's a little bit of a bummer. Yeah, hopefully we don't just get, like, completely shafted for the first couple hundred stones. I definitely don't want to see that. But I will say that hasn't really been happening to me so far on my JP account. I've been getting a lot of that, you know, quote-unquote new account luck, where you know, if you haven't played your account often, or if it's a pretty fresh account, you just tend to get a lot better luck, and you tend to pull all the stuff that you want. So I imagine that new account luck will have to run out at some point. And because I have been consistently grinding my JP account every single day since basically the beginning of the worldwide download celebration, yeah, I assume that maybe maybe they've picked up that I'm not a new account anymore. So we'll see what happens here. At least we get a god animation. Is it just going to be 3 random unfeatureds? Okay, it looks like it is. That is honestly not the biggest deal, though, for my JP account, because there's still a lot of unfeatured units that I don't have, right? There are a lot of good banner units that I could still utilize, for sure, so... Okay, well, definitely none of those 3 that we got. We're already 150 stones in. We haven't yet seen a featured unit. Come on, come on. Let's see something featured. Because even if I end up getting a dupe for something that I already have on the banner, I don't have, like, anything rainbowed, right? So technically I can use anything. Though, obviously, I will be much more pleased to see a new unit. So yeah, the three that I am most excited about are all of the units that have Android 17 in it. The 17 and 17, the Super 17, and the 17 and 18. Those are the ones I want to see. And not the SR 17s. Though, I suppose those could be good for super attack leveling, right? Because I do have, like, hundreds and hundreds of Kais sitting around. But I want to, again, it's wise to hang on to those resources, you know? I know what it's like to be years deep in an account, like I am on Global, where you are fiending for a lot of those resources after a while. So I definitely don't want to be irresponsible with them and just blow them all away if I don't have to. Man, well, this has been going so bad so far. Okay, so something that I have noticed, just in my years of summoning experience, something that has become very, very clear to me, is that when you summon right when a banner comes out, your luck is better. Just period. That has been so consistent for me that pretty much has never wavered. Unfortunately, I don't have like 5-6 years worth of summon videos to like prove that point. But one day I will. One day I will, right? Right now we only have about a year's worth of summons. We're closing in on a year worth of summons here. And that has been pretty consistently true for this year, at least. I have managed to pick up every single DOKKANFEST unit except for DOKKANFEST Pan. And she's the only unit that I wasn't able to summon on the night her banner came out. And now this is the second time that it's happening. Because obviously this banner did release a few days ago at this point. And look at this. What are we, 300 stones in? We haven't seen a single featured unit. No DOKKANFEST exclusives at all. We've just been getting shafted through this whole thing. So my theory about the way it works is that there's one pool of units for all accounts. And when there's a bunch of people summoning on the banner right when the banners release, then there's obviously more people pulling. So let's say there's going to be a copy of the new 17 and 17 every 400 multis, right? Then that means across every account, it will give out 400 multis, and then on that 400th multi, someone's going to get a Zeno animation, right? Like, it's going to happen. So, I feel like that's maybe why you see people getting super lucky the day that the banners release. And I feel like my luck is always better then, too. But yeah, when less people are summoning on the banner now, when it's been days, then obviously, you know, you're going to have a little bit more difficult a time pulling the unit. Now, you can't take that... You can't take those words to the grave. I actually don't know if that's true at all. That is just a good way of explaining it to, make you understand what it feels like for me when I'm summoning. That's how it feels. But obviously, I don't really have a way to prove whether that's true or not. But yeah, I know that there are those live summon tracker websites that will show you, like, the rates of each card being pulled at that given moment. So they do kind of track those things. So the fact that there's like a game-wide server that keeps track of who's pulling what units makes me think that it's possible. It is possible that what I said is true, right? Okay, so we managed to pick up a Pan. I guess that's cool. Definitely want her more on global though, right? I have a way for being able to pull the units that I haven't pulled on global on my JP account pretty easily. I have most of the units that I don't have on global on JP, so. Man, this has been going pretty bad. Okay, so I said we weren't going to be blowing, like, you know, 1,000 stones on this, but it looks like it might happen. I do, like, basically put it this way. While the... Oh, Chaozu and Vegeta. This is a really, really common fusion for me. Let's see. Can we finally? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so the while we still have the AGL 17, the 17 and 17, and the 17 and 18 on the table, then this banner still has enough worth for me to consider putting another 50 stones. So I would say at this point, I'm probably not going to stop until I get at least one of the three of them. But I really don't think it's wise. Okay, so we're going to say one of the three of them or 1,000 stones will be the first point that we'll consider stopping. And then we'll go from there for sure. Because I really don't want to... I think 1,000 stones is probably going to be the cap. If I have to spend another 550 before I get any one of the three of those, then I'm just going to take my L and move on. Because holy goodness, this is definitely not good enough banner to warrant me spending any more than that. Okay, Herculon Boo. There we go. There we go. This is good. So we're going to get something. Please just make it one of those three. Please, 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 please. If it's the brand new unit, then we're just going to go buy 17, 18 in the shop and get right on out of here. And then I think, honestly, if it's the... Oh, yes! Yes! Okay, sweet. Then we're done. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably just going to not worry about getting the AGL 17 for... What? Can you imagine if this was the new Jiro and Mew? That would have been... or Mayu, excuse me. That would have been insane, right? Wow. Oh, and the rare Int Tora got me again. I'm so not used to the SSR card art for that. And I always think I got the SSR when I get that rare. We're still going. Oh my goodness. And we get another Pan dupe. Wow. When is this summon over? Oh my goodness. Wow, that was a pretty good multi. I will definitely take that. 5 SSRs? You'd think this was a double rates banner or something. Okay, yeah, I am more than satisfied calling this a good last multi on the banner here. I did already have a copy of them, so we'll call that a dupe here. That's really good. Did I have this guy already? I do have a couple copies of him sitting. I know I had that Frieza, and obviously I have Pan. Okay, cool. So then what we're going to do, let's go ahead and collect the coins that we just earned from our summons here. Sweet, 100 more. And then we're going to go over to the red coin shop, and I'm going to pick up a copy. I have 600. Oh, actually, I have enough to buy AGL-17 if I wanted to. I don't know if it's a good idea. I might contemplate that one for later, but definitely going to be picking up a copy of the Tech 17 and 18 here, because obviously they're going to be one of the best cards to go with the new STR Android 17 and 18 here. So let's go find them. Oh. I don't have my box organized as well on JP. My apologies. Where are they at here? Hello? Oh, there they are. Awesome. Good stuff. Let's see that. Let's see that awakened animation or art here. Nice. Good stuff. All right, well, if you guys enjoyed that summoning video, then consider being a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.